Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You walk into your kitchen, and your dog looks at you and says, "Finally, you're awake." You freeze. The dog freezes. Then he says, "And by the way, I've been pretending not to understand you for years." Sounds funny, right? But think about it. What if every animal on Earth could suddenly talk exactly like humans, not just repeat words, actually hold conversations? What would happen? Would life become easier, or would it become complete chaos? Let's find out. The first day would be absolute madness. Social media would explode. News channels would run non-stop coverage. Scientists would be confused. Governments would be confused. Everyone would be confused. Imagine walking outside. Birds are arguing over parking spots. Cats are publicly exposing their owners. Dogs are telling everyone where their owners hide snacks. The internet would probably break within hours. Every person on Earth would be trying to talk to animals. But after the excitement wears off, things would become much more serious. Let's be honest, pets know a lot about us, far more than we'd like. Imagine your dog casually telling your friends, "Oh yeah, he talks to himself when nobody's home." Or your cat saying, "She spent 30 minutes looking for her phone yesterday," while holding it. Suddenly, every embarrassing thing you've ever done has a witness, and that witness can now talk. We then would one fight. Dogs would probably still love us. Cats? Well, let's just say some cats might become internet celebrities overnight. Now things start getting complicated. Imagine walking onto a farm, and a cow says, "Excuse me, can we discuss what's happening here?" For the first time in human history, people could directly hear the thoughts of animals. That would completely change how many people view farming and food. But one thing is certain, the conversation would never be the same again, because now animals could finally share their side of his story. Then scientists begin speaking to wild animals. And this is where things get fascinating. Imagine asking whales about the ocean, or elephants about migration routes, or wolves about how they hunt. For thousands of years, humans have observed animals. Now animals can explain themselves. Entire fields of science could change overnight. We might learn things we've never discovered before. Secrets hidden in nature for centuries, all suddenly explained. Now imagine animals asking us questions. This is where things get awkward. A dolphin asks, "Why do humans throw plastic into the ocean?" A bird asks, "Why do you keep cutting down forests?" A polar bear asks, "Do you realize what's happening to our habitat?" For the first time, humans wouldn't just discuss environmental problems among themselves. The animals affected by those problems would be speaking directly to us, and honestly, some conversations would be difficult to hear. Very quickly, certain animals would become global celebrities. Parrots, dolphins, chimpanzees, orcas, elephants. Everyone would want interviews, talk shows, podcasts. Imagine a dolphin becoming more famous than movie stars, or a parrot with millions of followers online. It sounds ridiculous, but it would probably happen, because people love interesting personalities, and suddenly, animals would have personalities we can actually understand. But then a new issue appears. Animals don't think like humans. They see the world differently. A squirrel might spend 30 minutes explaining where he buried a nut. A pigeon might think a statue is the most important object in the city. A dog might spend an hour discussing why sticks are amazing. Communication wouldn't automatically mean understanding, because speaking the same language doesn't mean thinking the same way. And that's something humans would quickly discover. At first, many people would assume talking animals would solve everything. But reality is more complicated. There would be disagreements, arguments, conflicts. Animals have different interests than humans, and humans have different interests than animals. The world wouldn't magically become perfect, but it would become more understanding, because for the first time, both sides could actually talk. So, what if animals could talk? The world would be funnier, stranger, more chaotic, and probably more honest, because suddenly, every pet, every bird, every whale, every animal on Earth would finally have a voice. And honestly, the scariest part isn't what animals might say. It's what they might say about us.